Hey there, it's Seth with another little bit of Feldenkrais for you in order to help you improve your wave breath for the Wim Hof Method, or just to improve your breathing, generally speaking. And if you've been following along these videos, you probably know by now that what we're doing is variations on a theme. And that's really important because every time you give your body a slightly different way of doing the same thing, it's like you have more overall facility, more overall adaptiveness in your system. If you're practicing Wim Hof breathing and you do it day after day, you know that your body feels different on different days. And part of what this series can help you do is to find some of those little adjustments where the breath moves inside you is going to feel different on different days. So this particular process is just going to twist the shape that you're breathing through a little bit. And I will say, if you have done some of the earlier videos with Seesaw breathing, that will be helpful because there's a little bit of an assumption that you already know what that is in this particular video. Also, this video is slightly longer just because really, if you rush this too much, it just doesn't have the same result. I think this video is going to fill in another little piece of the puzzle for you. So if you check it out and you enjoy it, please like the video, subscribe so you'll hear about more videos that I'll be putting out like this very soon. And let's get into the movement. Begin by lying on your back with your legs long or your feet standing. And very slowly and gently roll your head on the floor a little to one side and the other. Go gently enough so that you can feel whether it's easier for you to take the head to one side. You can just roll an inch or two. You don't have to go as far as you can go. But be sure that you can feel the difference. Feel, if you were going to roll your head 100 times, which direction really would be simpler for you. And now, if your legs are long, stand your feet about shoulder width apart, leaving your left foot on the floor exactly where it is. Pick up your right foot and cross your right leg over the left at the knee so that your two knees are touching. And now slowly tilt your legs towards the floor to the right. You can just go a couple of inches to begin with and then bring the legs back. Once the left foot is flat on the floor again, just pause for a moment before repeating the movement. And you'll repeat the movement many times, but don't try to take the knees as far as you possibly can right away. Just go slowly. And as you do so, listen to how the movement passes upwards to your pelvis and to your low back. And maybe you feel something higher up into your chest. Notice what you're doing with your head. If your head is just fixed on the floor, now when you tilt the legs to the right, roll your head to the right a little bit as well. And notice if that changes the feeling in your hip joints. Each time you come back, pause, and then initiate the movement again. After a few movements like this, begin rolling your head to the left in the opposite direction that your knees are tilting. Try timing your movements with your breathing. Just notice if it feels more comfortable for you to begin the tilting of the legs as you breathe in or as you breathe out. And now, as you continue, each time you dip the legs to the right, turn the head once to the left, and then with the next movement, roll the head to the right. And just feel how each of these two combinations of movements passes through your spine. And now bring your legs back to standing. Slowly uncross your legs, put your right foot back on the floor. And if you like, you can lengthen your legs for a moment and rest. As you rest, just notice if there's a different sensation in your body on one side. Does it feel like one side of your low back is closer to the floor? And again, gently roll your head a little left and right to feel how that is now. And then again, bend your knees and stand your feet. This time, leaving your right foot on the floor where it is, pick up your left foot and cross your left knee over your right. And begin tilting your legs slowly to the left. Make small movements to begin, coming back and pausing before repeating the movement. And again, listen to how the movement passes up through your spine. Try to soften your chest. And as you did before, can you incorporate the rolling of your head to one side as the legs tilt towards the floor? Once again, you can take the head with your legs, rolling to the left, or you can roll your head in the opposite direction. Just find out which one is more comfortable for you. As you roll your head, also notice what you're doing with your eyes. Can you roll your head as if you were trying to see to the left or trying to see to the right, leading the movements with your eyes? Each time you tilt your legs towards the floor, make sure that you only tilt so far that it's easy to bring your feet back to standing again. And now, uncross your legs again. Just keep your feet standing. Again, feel how your low back meets the floor. And now, staying in this position, just begin to expand your belly with every inhalation. Make your belly as large as you can, really thinking of breathing down below the belly button. And keep doing that. But then as you exhale, draw the belly up and in so that you expand your chest with the exhalation. Breathing in, expand your belly. Breathing out, expand your chest. And now, see if you can reverse that. Actually draw your belly up and in on the inhalation. And as you breathe out, think of pushing downwards to expand your belly. So here, you're revisiting the seesaw breathing process that has been part of some of the earlier videos in this series. And now, can you breathe in, take a large breath in and hold your breath. But while you're holding your breath, expand your belly, expand your chest. Move the shape up and down through your torso. And feel how your pelvis can be moved, how your head can be moved. Feel like you're creating a massage up and down your spine with this movement. Breathe out and take a fresh breath whenever you need to. After you've tried this a couple more times, allow your breathing to return to its normal rhythm. And now just think about when you were tilting your legs to the side, if it was more comfortable for you to go in one direction compared to the other. And now cross either leg over. Make sure that the foot that remains standing stays to the side. Don't bring it to the middle. But cross one leg over and tilt your legs again towards the floor. You're tilting in the direction of the leg that's crossed over. So if you crossed the right leg over the left, you tilt to the right. If you crossed the left leg over the right, you'll tilt the legs to the left. Make a few movements here as you did before. But then tilt your legs towards the floor and leave them closer to the floor. Make sure it's not too extreme. It doesn't feel like you're forcing yourself, but leave the legs tilted and feel this twisted position in your spine. And now in this position, stay here and breathe in, expand into your belly. Breathe out, draw the belly up and in. Do a couple of cycles of breathing this way, and then reverse it. Breathe in, drawing the belly up and in and expanding the chest. Breathe out and expand the belly. And just feel how this movement up and down through your middle affects the position of your knees. When do they move towards the floor? When do they move away? If you'd like, you can bring your legs back up for a moment. But when you're ready, one more time, tilt the legs down, leave them there. This time, breathe in, hold your breath, and with your breath held, alternate between expanding the belly, expanding the chest. Feel how this movement passes through your torso and how the twisted position of your spine impacts the way it feels. Feel how the pressure moves along your back against the floor. And then uncross your legs. And if you like, lengthen your legs again. And just one last variation. When you're ready, stand your feet. This time, cross your legs the other way and slowly tilt your legs towards the floor once or twice, and then leave your legs closer to the floor and begin to expand into your belly and into your chest, back and forth a few times. Bring your legs back up to standing. Just pause, leave your legs crossed like this. And then, one more time, tilt your legs towards the floor, leave them there, and now interlace your fingers and bring them behind your head to rest the head in the palms of your hands. Bring your elbows close to your head so they're pointing towards the ceiling. And now, as you exhale, gently lift your head and look straight down the front of yourself. Just lift for a moment and then rest your head back on the floor. But make a few movements like this, and you'll be looking down, not really at your belly button, but you'll be looking towards one of your hips since your legs are to the side. Just look straight down and see how do you round your back with this twisted shape. If you like, you can try one time to lift your head and hold it there, and then expand your belly, expand your chest, expand your belly, expand your chest. And then let it all go. Bring your head back down, bring your legs back up, uncross them, Stretch out, rest on the floor, on your back, and just listen to how your breath moves through you now. How does your body meet the floor? And if you're practicing the Wim Hof breathing method, this might be an interesting time to go into your breathing practice. Otherwise, maybe you just take another moment to rest here, and then when you're ready, you roll to your side, come up to standing, and continue with your day.